What's going on, guys? Today I wanted to talk to y'all about an amazing mobile game that we will unfortunately probably never be able to have, and that is One Piece Ambition. So this game is everything that you could ever want in a One Piece game, and it makes me a little sad that the odds of us getting this game as a global release, officially by Bandai or whatever, or Tencent, whoever it's by, the chances of getting this is 10%. Ever since probably 2023, I have been probably the biggest One Piece fan ever. Prior to this, it was Naruto, and it was just really, really cool stuff. But for some reason, China is very notorious for not allowing us to get their games. A big example of this is Naruto Mobile. You were not going to be able to play Naruto Mobile ever in a global capacity because, I don't know, it's been 10, 15 years now since the game has come out, and the game has made thousands of dollars. But for some reason, we just don't really ever get the game. We've had knockoffs, of course. We've had plenty of games where it tries to imitate what it does, but for some reason, that's just like, I don't know, the fact that it makes millions every month is just, and the fact there's no global, is just kind of baffling. And of course, it doesn't really all come down to, it being a perfect game. Because even though this is, in my opinion, the best mobile game that has ever been made for a anime or manga, whatever, it does have some flaws, right? This game is notorious for having some pay-to-win features, right? There's numerous servers, there's events where you spend money essentially to obtain characters or increase, whatever. And overall, it just, I can understand if people are just like, it might not be for me. But it's a little sad because there's a lot of good things in this game. The PvP is not terrible. The PvE content is very faithful and loyal to the actual story, which is awesome. And there's just a lot of other things. It's very free-to-play friendly, despite you not being able to get everything that, you might want, right? But we'll just never get it. And it makes me kind of sad. There has been some good news recently in that they're making a PC version of the game. It will still be in Chinese, but that does leave a strong foundation for being able to come up, whether it's the actual company or whether it's just some random dude that decides to go through all this. There is a chance that these files could finally come out and then someone could make a global version, which would be really, really cool. I would love that. But I do understand, and my expectations are fairly low. So, yeah, I'm just keeping that in mind. But that does mean that there's a chance, though. It's not a great chance, but there is a chance. I would really like it because I am a strong collectionist. I try to collect all the characters. They have treasures in this game, right? That it tells you, it's just stuff from the story, so you can get something from, example, Buggy, or you can get Enel's spear as a collectible or whatever. And I really think that's cool because I collect numerous things. I collect, example, some One Piece manga a little bit. I collect the One Piece trading cards a good amount. I have some binders of One Piece cards, honestly. And overall, for being an Unreal Engine 4 game on a phone, dude, this game is just where it needs to be. I feel like it's really, really awesome. So that's really cool. I do hope that this game does get a global release, and even though there's been a lot of talks about it recently, my expectations are pretty low. So, just keep doing what y'all are doing. And hopefully, if we push hard enough, we can maybe, just maybe, get this game, which would be really, really awesome. I would love it. But, I don't know. My expectations are pretty low right now, so I don't know. I just hope we get it. That's all I got. Thank y'all for watching.